Hello everybody, my name is Peng Soon. Right now I am at the southern east corner of Angkor Wat Temple. Today I'm gonna narrate about the first chapter of the longest Hindu mythology, Mahabharata, which is the most well-known legend in Hinduism. Even Angkor Wat Temple on the south wing of the East Gallery is also depicted about it. And later we're gonna go up inside there to see what the sculpture look like. And I'm gonna show you the picture of the main characters as I promised. Churning the Middle Ocean was provoked by gods called Deva and demons called Asura. They spent 1,000 heavenly years to elixir the immortal nectar, that Sanskrit language called Amrit. The story goes. At the edge of the universe, there was a tremendous dragon named Ananta, means infinity, lived in an ocean outside of the universe. It flew across the frontier to the inside of the universe and threatened the gods there to obey and accept him as the universe creator. When the gods heard that, they did not believe. Then the dragon emitted fumes of venom to poison the gods and asked them to count his scale. As his scales splitting in double, so it was uncountable. That's why the dragon literally named Ananta. Due to the scale was infinity, the gods sought the help from Lord Vishnu, and Vishnu asked dragon come to see him in his world. When the dragon got there, he accessed Lord Vishnu's palace from the west gate because the palace has only one access entrance. The dragon asked Lord Vishnu arrogantly to count his scale, and if the god cannot count it, the universe will belong to him, and all the gods must respect and propitiate him. Lord Vishnu, he did not want the dragon get embarrassed and lose his immortality. He attempted this mighty dragon work for him, so he asked him to come near and put the ear close to his mouth that he can whisper. After that, the dragon bowed down to the floor and granted his body to serve Lord Vishnu for eternal of time. And Lord Vishnu changed the name for the dragon to Sesa, that means odd number, because all the scales split in double except one scale on the forehead was the biggest, still the same. So the number of the scale was odd infinity. From that time on, the dragon stayed there to serve Lord Vishnu for all orders. Once the universe got upheaval, the paradise got attacked by demons, unstoppable. And there was a demon teacher named Sokracha. He could resurrect the dead demons back to life. And the gods, if they die, they will die forever. The number of the gods got decreased gradually, and the demons, they gained the control over the paradise. Seeing the strain, the gods came on meeting and sought the rescue from Lord Vishnu again. And the supreme god, he knew exactly that the gods cannot defeat the demons because they were stronger and they had more numbers. So Lord Vishnu, he finding the best solution on this dispute. Then he came down to meet Sokracha and told him that you should stop fighting and follow me to churn the Middle Ocean in my planet to get immortality, because you can resurrect the demons, but you cannot resurrect yourself. Having heard that, Sokracha, he realized that it's a good idea, because when the demons control the universe, they can control it until the end of time. Lord Vishnu after that called all the gods and demons come to the ocean, then ordered Garuda, the great bird, to bring a mountain named Mandarachala to drop in the epicenter of the ocean and use it as a churning rod. Use the great serpent to wrap around the mountain, serving as a string. At first, Lord Vishnu told the gods to hold the head of the dragon, which is heavier than the tail, and terribly will get choked by the foam that emitted from the mouth of the dragon, and demons to hold the tail. Psychologically, Lord Vishnu thought that the demons will demand to switch the side because the tail is considered as impure and they are powerful, they should get the head. And it worked. Apart from it, the carving of the story on the gallery wall in Angkor Wat Temple, we have 91 asuras holding the dragon head. Bali was the king. Karaka, he got multi-heads and hands. And Kageto, they were commanders. Sokraja was the great teacher, and he was watching from the coast. And the gods comprised 89, including a monkey named Vrisakopa, holding the tail end, and a demon named Swapanuk. He was a trusted demon of Sokraja to observe what the gods doing, to avoid the deception by the gods again. Then everybody got ready. The chaining was started, and the demigods and demons pulled the body of the serpent back and forth alternately. About halfway of the chaining, the serpent got exhausted, dizzy, and vomited his venom into the ocean. Due to the lethal poison called halahala was too strong, the gods and demons got irritated, and some of them died simultaneously. This poison could destroy all creation. If it drops on any planets, those planets will get blessed. Therefore, Lord Shiva was sought for help. He began to inhale all the poison on self-sacrifice. While the venom was descending into his body, his consort Parvati saw that moment and came in to grasp his throat. The venom trapping there made the neck and head of Shiva blue, and he got another name, Nalgin, literally called by the color of his head. The fierce power of the poison, Lord Shiva, he got hot. Then he grabbed a crescent moon that was emerging out from the ocean to put on his head to reduce the heat, and the chaining kept going on. Okay, everybody, here is the hieroglyph of the cosmic ocean churning. Yeah, and the dimension of this bas-relief carving is 2 meters wide and 49 meters in length. And behind here, we can see the substitute demons. And right here, he is the demon commander named Karaka. He got multi-heads and multi-hand, and only him could support the tremendous head of the great serpent. And in the ocean, we can see a lot of fishes, crocodiles, and some creatures are weird, but they are not in our planet. They live in the Vishnu's world. And above the ocean, we can see numerously of Apsara dancers. Okay, then we go to the next picture. Okay, here I would like to show you the second demon commander. His name is Kageto. He also got many heads and many hands. And he staying in the middle of Karaka, the commander, and Bali, the demon king. And on this demon side, we have 91 images that divided into 3 gaps. The first gap over there are 31. The second one here is 30, and the last gap over there is also 30. That represent to the day of the month. This is the picture of the demon king named Bali. He also got many head and many hand, and he stay nearest to the epicenter of the ocean. In this carving, notably, it was painted in red, and here we can see the trace of the red lacquer. And before the restoration, on this bas-relief carving, it was black from the moss, and they polished them, and they also restore some part, and especially the roof. And in the between of the stone, they put slide tin to put in the middle of the crack, and when the stone get hot, the tin will melt and will stick the stone together to avoid from from the lineage. And this restoration was supported by World Monument Fund and worked close between Apsara Authority and German Apsara Conservation Unit. Okay, next we're gonna go to see the epicenter of the ocean. And right here is the epicenter of the ocean, where the great bird Garuda dropped the great mountain named Mandarachala or Mandara. And here we can see the majesty God Vishnu. He stands as a big tree, to hold the dragon on both sides. And above the mountain we can see one God, that is Indra, the king of paradise. And when the god and the demon they churning the mountain sank into the ground, and then Lord Vishnu, he transformed himself into a great turtle, which is the second reincarnation named Kurma, to support the mountain Mandara. This is the demon named Swapanu. He was the trusted demon by Sokracha. Okay, here is the picture of Brahma. We identify him by his face, and he stay in the middle. On the Deva side here, we have 89 images, also divided into 3 gaps. The first gap over there in the front, there are 28, and the second one there are 29, and the last one here there are 30. This is the picture of the monkey named Vritsapkapa, and only him could control the tail of this great dragon, Vasugi. And this monkey, he is the first and strongest monkey in the universe. He came out since the second reincarnation of Lord Vishnu. After a millennium of churning, there were several supernatural animals, valuable objects, and voluptuous charming celestial dancers called Apsaras emerged. 1. A holy cow named Ketmetenu, wish-granting cow. The ghee from her milk can be used in sacrifice, given to God Brahma, and God Brahma gave it on to an ascetic sage named Yekmetekani. 2. The divine seven-headed horse named Uchaisrava, given to demon king Bali. 3. The divine three-headed white elephant named Airavata, and several other elephants taken by God Indra. 4. The most valuable jewels in the universe named Kotosphere, worn by Lord Vishnu. 5. The divine flowering tree named Parachit, blossoms one in 1,000 years and never fade or wilt, took to Indra Loka, the world of Indra, by the Devas. 6. The perfect condition Apsara named Lakshmi, nymph of fortune and wealth. All gods and demons wanted to get her, especially the demon commander Kageto. Due to Apsara Lakshmi created from the ocean, the god Nertya, who preserves the male ocean, was considered as father and took hold in this event, recruiting a husband for her. He has prepared the first ceremony in the universe called Svayat Virya. So this ceremony was much Lakshmi became an eternal consort of Lord Vishnu. 7. The Apsara named Varuni, she appeared disheveled and argumentative, taken somewhat reluctantly by Asuras. 8. A physician man with long hands named Technondari, holding a vase with Amrit water, came out from the ocean, and suddenly Garuda flew to catch it and gave to the gods. As Lord Vishnu, taking a form of an Apsara named Mohini, was so beautiful and enchanted to distract the Asuras. Then the Amrit nectar was distributed among the Devas. The demons named Swapanu disguised himself as a deva sneaked to drink the nectar. Due to the luminous nature, the sun god Surya and the moon god Chandra noticed the sky. They informed the damsel Mohini before the nectar passed the Asura throat. She threw the holy dish Susadana Chakra to cut off his head. From that day, his head was called Rahu and his body became Ketu, which both later became two planets. That's why the eclipse mode of the moon means Rahu swallows the moon as his revenge. Although Rahu has only head and no body, so the moon god Chandra comes out from the throat of Rahu and we can see the moon again in sky. 9. A powerful bow, Sanranga, given to Lord Vishnu. 10. Additionally produced were Apsara named Jesta, the goddess of misfortune and poverty, the divine umbrella taken by god Varuna, brother of god Indra, the earrings given to goddess Aditi, mother of god Indra, and the father of god Indra named Kasyapa, the divine tree Kalpariksa, wish-fulfilling tree. Lord Yama, the god of hell, mounting on a buffalo, he took some apsaras primarily to his palace named Samaya Muni, that illuminated by gemstones and diamonds. It said as the most beautiful palace in the universe. Lord Brahma, he got one apsara named Dilottama. When he brought her to his world, his students, they were sibling demon brothers named Sanda and Upasanda. They got enchanted by her beauty and they fought each other to get her. Even Brahma, Tabo, they did not listen and they fought their brothers until to death both. Lord Indra, he got most of the Apsara dancers and the divine objects. Lord Vishnu, he had put the most effort in the churning, rejuvenated the gods younger and immortal. And he put in order that every 1,000 years, all the Apsara dancers have to be sent to the Indra Loka to perform the blessing dance on the anniversary of Amrit water, whilst the Parijat flowering tree blossoms. The great dragon Sesa that was used for the churning rope also got great quality. His name was demanded to change to Vasuki. After they finished the churning story, the confliction between gods and demons did not conclude yet, because the demon, they did not get immortal and they still got resonance and power. The story is to be continued, and see you in my next video, which will be narrated about the battle between gods and demons. Okay, thank you so much for watching my video, and please don't forget to tap, subscribe, like and share. Thanks again.